Where is my coffee? If I don't like the question, can I do this? Oh तेरी।
मुझे क्या लगता है हम दोनों यहाँ पे वो ब्लैक खेल रहे हैं?
I want to say I am extremely talented.
Yes.
I told Tushar thought I was pulling his leg. When we started doing, and he was doing all this, I told him, I said, Tushar, people are going to love you for this.
And he thought you were lying.
Yeah, he thought I was pulling his leg. He got an award for that.
Yeah.
I've already decided that I'm going to love every film I see. I've made up my mind. Every film I watch, I'm going to like every actor I like, every script I like, every director I like, every clothes they wear I like. तुम लोग को ये भी नहीं मालूम कब थाली बजाते हैं? मुन्ना भाई, it doesn't work without Sanju and me.
फुटपाथ सोने के लिए नहीं होते, यही कहा था ना आपने। लेकिन राजपाल साहब, फुटपाथ गाड़ी चलाने के लिए भी नहीं होते।
What a great character again.
The last line is my input. फुटपाथ गाड़ी चलाने के लिए भी नहीं होते।
Fans were so pissed. जब Jolly LLB 2 में you were not there, that must have felt nice.
No. I was not all very happy with the script. ये देश मेरा है, ये पिंड मेरा है, और ये घर मेरा है, और मुझे मेरे घर से कोई नहीं निकाल सकता।
And you say you can't act.
I can fake it. Everything.
Whenever he gets like epilepsy attack, he just start playing Munna Bhai and he comes back to his conscious.
Sweet.
So sweet.
Please give him a big hug. And tell him I sent it from you. For me, I think Alia is a great actor.
Absolutely.
I think Ranbir is a great actor.
How lovely.
I'm never going to hire anybody who knows less than me.
Yeah.
And
lovely.
that won't be difficult because I know nothing.
What a funny man. भाईगिरी हो या गांधीगिरी, आदि हो या माधव, he is the banda for all seasons. He is a sub genre in himself actually. ये हंसाते भी हैं, हंसा के रुलाते भी हैं. And if you still haven't guessed the name, मैं बस बोलूँगी कि कौन है ये लोग और ये कहाँ से आते हैं. Ladies and gents, please give all your Ishqiya the one and only Arshad Warsi. How did I do? Fine?
Beautiful.
Welcome to Mashable
Thank
Mehfil,
you
sir.
so
It's
much.
such an honor to have you here.
I'm loving being here actually. मैंने एक शो देखा था आप लोगों का, जो माहौल आप क्रिएट करते हैं ना, वो बहुत अच्छा है.
Thank you. You just made my day.
Very nice.
You know, I just want to start by saying this. You've been in the industry for so long.
Yeah, been a long time. Yeah.
कई सारे actors आए, कई सारे actors गए. But you are here, thank God for it.
और मैं आया, गया, फिर आया. Sorry.
But you look younger than most of them.
God
आप कुछ
bless
सही
you
कर रहे हैं,
and
आप
keep-
क्या सही कर रहे हैं?
God bless you और ऐसे ही झूठ बोलते रहो जिंदगी भर.
बहुत आगे जाऊंगी.
बहुत आगे जाओगे.
No, seriously.
I don't know यार, मैं कसम से मुझे लगता नहीं है कि I really don't feel that I am one of those guys, because I shouldn't say this, but I lead a very unhealthy life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Doesn't
not
look like it.
I'm not the guy who's constantly gymming, working out and ये खाना नहीं, वो खाना नहीं. मैं सब खाता हूँ, पीता हूँ. I have a good time in life. मुझे लगता है, I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that I might be right. मैं जितना मिनिमम स्ट्रेस है ना वो लेता हूँ, मिनिमम.
Right.
मतलब जो मेरे कंट्रोल में नहीं है, जो स्ट्रेस वो अगर मुझ पे चढ़ गया तो वो लेता हूँ. वरना अपने on my own I stay away from stress as much as possible, and I think that's a very important thing. You should do that.
We have to learn this actually.
Very good, yeah.
Especially in today's
Ignorance
world.
is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss. So true. But what I meant actually is your energy as well. मतलब बंदा सिंह चौधरी का हमने ट्रेलर देखा. Your energy is still like, you are still on the sets and it feels so fresh.
It's good. No, it's good to.
That's good. That's very rare.
Work atmosphere should always like this. आप लोगों का जो ऑफिस है ऐसा होना चाहिए. वर्क एटमॉस्फेयर ऐसा होना चाहिए which makes you want to go there.
Right.
It should be a happy place.
Right.
तो वो होता है. Just because आप एक सीरियस रोल कर रहे हैं, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि you have to suddenly आप यहाँ से अगर एक सीरियस एक्टर के साथ होस्ट कर रहे हैं तो आप उसको बोलेंगे चलिए आप कहीं और चल के बात करते हैं, ये माहौल बहुत खुश है आपके लिए. तो आई थिंक वर्क एटमॉस्फेयर हमेशा अच्छा होना चाहिए, काम भले ही कैसा हो.
you know, you started as a choreographer.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a choreographer when I
Yeah.
was a kid too.
Yeah.
But then I found journalism.
Yeah.
Was that something that happened with you? You found acting?
Yeah, actually, acting found me, to be honest.
Oh, lovely.
I never wanted to be an actor, not because I looked down on the profession. I love the profession. I just thought, I'm not cut out for it. I'm not made. I haven't trained to be an actor. I'm not an actor. So, and I always believe that actors are people who are blessed by God, you know, to do and perform what they do, because this is not something anybody can do. Very few can do it. So I thought these are the blessed lot, and I'm not in that category. So for me, dancing has always been a passion, and I love it. I still love it, and I would enjoy that. But deep in my heart, I knew that this is not my profession. I'm going to do it as long as I can because I like it. And suddenly, out of nowhere, I got a film. And
Michi,
my
as a
first
producer?
film. No, as an actor. My first film.
Yeah.
So I suddenly got a film. And I mean, it's a long story how I got it. That's another weird thing. But as I said, destiny. I was meant to be.
Yeah.
And that's it. When I started working, I tried my best not to do the film, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, it's a shocking thing. But there are people who try very hard to do a film. I tried my best not to do a film. Because I was
You
so
just
scared.
didn't think you
No,
had
I
it in
didn't.
you.
Absolutely. And I was so scared that I used to see actors who come and who have failed. When I see them walking on the streets or standing at a bus stop or taking a rick, I used to feel so bad. You know, this guy had come and he did a film as a lead, as a hero, and today, you know. So my fear was that, you know, I can't act. I'm not trained. And if I do a film, that's it. After that, everybody will know. Everywhere I go, they will know that this is that guy who failed. So that fear of failure was something that said, I don't want to do it. I tried not to, but I guess God had something else planned for me. And I lined it up.
Yeah.
And I had to do the film, no choice. And on the very first day I did my first shot, I thought to myself, I said, my God, I was meant to do this. This is coming so easy to me. I was so worried for what? And I swear till today, I'm never worried when I go to work. I'm never stressed. I'm not worried at all. I'm most happy when I go to work. And acting somehow comes naturally to me.
Well, now it's time for a very important segment in our show.
So
It's
all this
called
was
the-
rubbish?
No,
All this
no,
gyan
I'll
I
tell you
get
why. I'll
is
tell
of
you
no
why.
value?
Let me complete.
Now we'll talk sense.
This was
come
all
on.
built up. Built
All
up.
right, come on.
Yes.
Now let's talk
So
sense.
this is the hero arc basically, where
Okay.
we are going to look at your beautiful performances, talk
Arre,
about
mat
those
karo aisa.
scenes. Please don't tell me you don't like to
Embarrassing.
look at yourself on
No,
screen.
I don't. But
You
I will
don't?
watch.
Thank you. So sweet.
Come on.
Let's go for the first one.
ए भाई बॉडी मिल गई भाई इंपोर्टेड बॉडी चलेगी ना हाँ चलेगा ना जल्दी लेके आ
10 मिनट में आ भाई 10 मिनट में ये बुट क्या गोनी लेके आ रहे ए चिली चिकन भाई थैली चलेगा अबे तेरी तो अरे इसमें कैसे बैठेगा घड़ी करके डालू क्या ये तेरी हाइट क्या है व्हाट हाउ लॉन्ग ओ 5'6" ये बुट ला रे वाह ला भाई चल मेरे साथ
What a joy! Circuit forever.
I just want to say I am extremely talented.
Yes.
Thank you very much to me. Wow.
Wow.
I'm not seen. I'm not kidding.
You don't look at
No,
yourself.
I
on
don't see. I'm telling you. And I swear when I did this film also. And I was like, ठीक है, everybody liked it. I did my work. It's after like many months ऐसी टीवी पे चल रही होती तो मैंने ऐसे देख लिया थोड़ा मतलब अच्छा है ये तो फिल्म बहुत
अच्छा किया।
Like right now I'm seeing this. It's so good. It's
So good. Yes. Thank you.
So
Finally.
funny and so good. Okay, and this is all extempo, by the way. All
Knew it.
This is all.
Because chair can't be written.
No, can't be written. None of this can be written.
There's a chair.
Yeah, and the whole ghadi karke डालो, all this is on the spot done.
यार इसके लिए legend. Legend stuff.
Initially, what I wanted to say was, I want to meet Madhuri Dixit because I love Madhuri Dixit. So I had a filmfare or something is in my pocket, and I said, I want to meet her, Madhuri Dixit, sitting in van, super. So then Vinod said, no. I said, okay, okay. Then we did all the poor hungry people, and all this is extempo. Gadi karke dalunga. I love that dialogue.
गाड़ी करके डालू क्या?
There are a couple of dialogues in the film which I borrowed, which I love, and calling people names in the film, which was great fun. So this entire scene is actually all on the spot extempo. Raju and me sat and
blowing my mind, literally.
did it.
How does it
In fact,
come to
he
you?
allowed me to do a lot of improvisation in the film. Oh my God, he's amazing. But you know, it comes to my mind when I'm on the set. No?
Yeah.
It's like at home. Okay, this is another aspect of directors that I like.
Yeah.
When you sit in an AC room and you write a script, okay, it's different from when you enter on the set and you meet the people. Suddenly, those people tell you a whole different story.
That's
Okay.
right.
For example, if I write कि कि वहाँ पे एक 4 फुट का आदमी बैठ के खाना खा रहा था, सडनली वहाँ पे एक 250 किलो का आदमी बैठा है, सडनली माई होल नरेशन शुड एक्चुअली चेंज टू इनकॉर्पोरेट दैट, विच आई डिड इन दिस एंड आई डू दैट मेनी टाइम्स. कि आपने लिखा है उसे पत्थर की लकीर मत बनाओ. व्हेन यू गो ऑन द सेट, जैसे आई हैव कॉल्ड पीपल नेम्स. So in one of the dialogues, there's a guy who was very tall. Now I didn't know that junior artist was going to be there. But when I went there, I saw a very tall man. So I told him, "Aise 6 फुट का एक है, तेरे को 2 फुट के 3 बना दूंगा." But this can only, one doesn't think of all that. Like, I'm going to keep a tall guy and then I will say this. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, no.
These things happen. So presence of mind, having a sense of humor, and having a director who gives you that freedom to improvise makes it all happen.
Absolutely.
And this is all that. Munna is all that. Raju is a good editor. So it was so funny. I wish somebody had captured that. So what used to happen was, I would come to him and tell him, say, Raju यार can ऐसा करें क्या? वो उसको मैं कहता हूँ चिली चिकन बुलाता हूँ. हाँ ऐसे नाम बुलाना. सबको नाम है, ये करना वो करना. अच्छा इसको ऐसा करे ऐसा करे. Then Raju would suddenly go into his flash forward mode, where I'll be standing like this and he'll be like this. हाँ अच्छा लगेगा. Because in his head, he's editing the whole scene.
Right, wow.
अच्छा ये बोलेगा, फिर इसको यहाँ कट करेंगे, फिर इसको इधर डाल के अच्छा लगेगा. हाँ ये करते हैं. So it was like that.
How lovely.
And
obviously.
Yeah, and he's got a great sense of humor. So he would grab it. Most of the assistants wouldn't get it. They would not understand कि इसमें funny क्या है. फिर वो बाद में जो देखो तो पता चलता है.
अभी तक we are like looking at it and laughing at it. एक और बार
Oh!
तालियां please.
But it's so good, yeah.
So good. How long?
How long? Yeah.
How long?
Loved all that.
Let's watch the next scene.
Oh.
गजराज की कहानी और आपकी कहानी अलग थोड़ी है. पूरी की पूरी व्यवस्था बना रखी है आपने और ताकेश्वरी सिंह जैसे माफिया डॉनों ने. कल के सरगना नारायण पांडे थे, आज गजराज सिंह है, कल कोई और होगा.
Firstly, what a brilliant film.
Thank
like,
you very much.
I don't think a lot of people have
I
seen
know,
it.
yeah. So sad. Most of my work is like that. After a couple of years, people realize it was good. I
So
should
much
say it's going to
terror.
release and release it after 5 years.
Yes.
That would
अभी
be
तो
good.
सब re-release हो रहा है.
हाँ.
You should
These are very
definitely
good
re-release this.
Yeah, I know.
What a
should, no?
technically sound
It's
film.
a
And
very good film.
you know that the restraint.
Yeah,
the
oh my God.
Therav.
I did not smile in this film throughout the
Yes,
film.
yeah.
There's not a smile.
Yeah.
In the entire film, once I smile when Mahima Chaudhary comes and I'm in school
Yeah.
and she says something very funny.
Yeah.
Throughout the film, there's one smile.
Yeah.
Once again, I'll repeat, I'm a very good actor.
How amazing, how amazing. But you know, comedy obviously is a serious business. It's so difficult
very
to
tough,
make people
very
laugh.
tough.
But you are criminally good drama में भी. Did you ever feel कि यार उसका due नहीं मिला मुझे? सच्ची,
I don't
सच्ची,
know. No.
सच्ची.
I'll be honest with
Yeah.
you. I'll be honest with you. अगर मुझे सिर्फ serious role मिलते ना, I'd be a very unhappy man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. See, you know, when I came in the industry, I used to be a choreographer, I was a dancer, I was the guy who represented India, World Championship में, और तब मैंने अच्छा नाम कमा लेता dancing में, ठीक है? But when I got the film, no, I told myself, I don't want to be a dancer who can act, I want to be an actor who can dance.
Wow.
So there's a big difference in that.
Yes, yes.
So I'd rather be an actor who can do everything than an actor who's damn good at serious roles. You know,
Yeah.
comedy बहुत मुश्किल है और मुझे if you really go to see, it's a question of time. I've made people laugh, I've been serious, I've made you cry. I'll scare the hell out of you on my next film. So what else does an actor need? I have nothing to complain. Absolutely nothing. I've got way more than most actors get. I don't want to name anybody, but you will see there are some actors who only get one type of role,
and
they keep doing that.
Stereotyping and,
That's
you know,
it.
yeah.
They either nobody wants to see them doing anything else, or they can't do anything else. One of the two, but they're stuck doing the same thing over and over and over again. That's a bad place to be.
Yeah.
And I'm not. So I have
Not
nothing to
creatively
complain.
fulfilling
It's
also.
not good. It's
Yeah,
not good. Like
yeah.
I said, those are actors when you go to a buffet table and there's only one dish.
Who wants that?
Who wants that? एक ये बस खाओ,
Yeah,
यही खाओ.
yeah,
So I think I'm very, very, very fortunate. Got lots of variety of roles. I've done everything, and I'll tell you another thing. I'm not a greedy man.
No.
I'm not. I'm a very satisfied, chilled out dude.
Content.
I have no issues in life. I actually pretty much work in that way. Like for example, if I do a lot of comedy, then my mind tells me, I say, okay, need to do something else. I need to do something else. And you know, when you throw that vibe out, or it's that subconscious mind that is more powerful than a conscious mind, the message goes out and it happens. You suddenly get a movie that is something else.
Yeah.
It's great. Now, so I have recently done 3-4 very, very serious films.
Yeah.
Okay. And my heart was telling me that I really need to get out of the zone,
And do something fun.
do something stupid,
Yeah.
which I do good at, which I'm very good at. And then I had Welcome coming up. Now Dhamal is going to come
Jolly
up.
LLB
Jolly is also done. But Jolly is like not
Yeah,
a
it's
comedy.
obviously,
It's a different kind.
obviously, yeah.
So yes, so I'm doing that. And Jolly is another one. You love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Oh, you love it.
Yeah.
You love Akshay in that actually.
Really?
Very strong.
Can't wait to like
Yeah,
see that.
and we have a good chemistry together.
Yeah,
It's lovely.
absolutely. Great. Let's go to the next scene.
Come on.
please.
लगता है बर्फ पड़ने वाली है
ओह नमस्ते माजी
मुझे क्या लगता है हम दोनों यहाँ पे वो ब्लैक ब्लैक खेल रहे हैं हाँ?
नहीं प्लीज बना दीजिए ना चाय
शर्म मैं अंधी होके चाय बनाऊंगी कमीने जा सबके लिए चाय बना रसोई घर वहां पे
This scene has a separate fan base. And I'm the biggest fan
Okay.
of that.
Again, this is not written. This is not written.
You what? Like, आपके
Nothing
पैर
like
कहाँ हैं,
ऐसे
sir?
नहीं, ऐसे
Oh
नहीं.
God, this is
ऐसे
not
नहीं.
written.
No, it's not written. This
Black,
is again.
black, हम black.
हाँ, वो तो वो भी बहुत मजा आता है वहाँ पे. Ajay is another one. Ajay's got a wicked
Sense of humor. Yes.
He's another one who's like that. So yes, so this we kind of started doing this madness.
Let's improvise.
I was cracking up thinking, शायद बर्फ है सब कुछ बर्फ पड़ने वाली. So yeah, it's great fun doing this nonsense. I love it.
Yeah,
I
and
love
obviously
it.
it's so fun to watch.
Yeah, this is all ऐसे ही हम वहीं पे बैठे होते कि राइटर ने लिखा ऐसा करते और यहाँ हमने ये हरकतें की है.
Wow. I mean, अगर ऐसे films बन रहे हैं फिर dialogue writer बोलेगा हम जा रहे हैं pack up, bye.
मैंने कहा ना, you know, when you have to have that open mind.
Yeah. The collaborative.
That is, yes, you must have an
Yeah.
open mind. And on set, and there are many directors who actually, I think, who end up making great films are the ones who don't
Know what they're doing.
No, it's like patthar ki lakini. I wrote it and so what happens is the writer writes it and a director directs it and executes it. But a director can also change it, mold it, and you know, he's the captain of the ship. He can do anything.
Absolutely.
तो ये सब हरकतें वही हैं. ये जो
Yeah.
ऐसा करते, ये करते, वो करते, मजा आता है.
And Ajay Devgan doing comedy like
Oh,
you
yeah,
mentioned
yeah,
because
yeah.
he's a serious
He's
guy.
a
You know, his
serious guy.
eyes are
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
the death stare.
That's what I'm saying. So in this, what works is the dynamics of all 4 or 5 of us going crazy.
Yeah.
I told Tushar thought I was pulling his leg. When we started doing, and he was doing all this,
Yeah.
I told him, I said, Tushar, people are going to love you for this. So he thought,
And he thought you were lying.
Yeah, he thought I was pulling his leg. He got an award for that.
Yeah.
My favorite man.
उड़ा दे साले को.
खालू तुम उड़ाओ.
क्यों
क्यों क्या खालू तुम उड़ाओ ना.
तू क्यों नहीं उड़ाता?
अरे खालू तुम क्यों नहीं उड़ा रहे हो.
क्योंकि मुझे इस हरामजादी से इश्क हो गया है.
ये सही है खालू. तुम्हारा इश्क का और हमारा इश्क सेक्स.
Chemistry और जुगलबंदी का मिसाल है ये film.
Yeah, Naseer Saab and me are very good friends. I love him immensely.
Yeah.
Insanely talented man and बहुत ही खूबसूरत इंसान है. I've enjoyed working with him. And Chobe is so
Right?
talented.
So talented.
So talented. When we started Ishqiya, I was so impressed with him. I'm still
Yeah.
so impressed with him.
Yeah.
He's so talented, that man. He has his own mind, and works it. This is one series जो मेरे लिए I felt Ishqiya was our Western. It
So
was.
true.
It is the only Western we
So
have.
True. Very true.
And unfortunately, we couldn't go further with it. This is one series that I really wanted to go further because it is so Indian, it is so deep rooted, it is so Indian, and it's so Western. It's so cool.
Yeah. Very.
It's so cool. It's such a nice thing. I wish somebody would try and reinvest in this and take
Revive
the whole
this franchise,
revive this
really.
or take this franchise further. Vidya, of course, another one I'm completely in love with. She's absolutely adorable, ferociously talented,
Yeah.
and insanely mad. Can't control a laugh. So yeah, lots of things. There are scenes in this and these moments
Yeah.
that
Like I love that he's a rogue, obviously,
yeah.
but that vulnerability
Oh.
that has come in, which is so
Oh.
endearing.
In part 2 there was another line which I loved insanely. When he spends the night with Huma, and
Yeah.
he comes back and he says के खालू मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि मैं दे के आ रहा हूँ कि ले के आ रहा हूँ.
अब ये मत बोलना ये written नहीं था.
नहीं लिखा हुआ, ये सारा लिखा हुआ.
Yeah.
ज्वाली
दौलत के नशे में 120 की स्पीड पे गाड़ी चलाता हुआ ये जो क्या है मैं बताता हूं आपको. पिछले 8 महीनों में राष्ट्रपाल साहब ने लैंड क्रूजर को ट्रक बना दिया है. 6 महीना और ये केस चलेगा और वो ये साबित कर देंगे कि वो ट्रक नहीं बल्कि ट्रेन थी. फुटपाथ सोने के लिए नहीं होते, यही कहा था ना आपने. लेकिन राष्ट्रपाल साहब फुटपाथ गाड़ी चलाने के लिए भी नहीं होते.
What a great character again.
The last line is my input.
Yes.
The last line is my input. Footpath गाड़ी चलाने के लिए भी नहीं होते. And that whole thing about catching him on this point.
Yeah.
कि अगर फुटपाथ पे सोएंगे तो मरेंगे. So yeah, you must always put. I think as an actor, I always tell everybody also, you should be involved, no matter how. I'll tell you what Mr. B told me once, long time back. Mr. Bachchan, when I started my career.
Yeah.
He said we used to sit in his house, and we just generally, all starry-eyed, looking at him in awe. Mr. Bachchan is there sitting in front of you. So I would still be normal, but I had 2 other guys with me who were completely filmy and nuts. And so we'd ask him for a little advice. And he had told me once, he said, when you're doing a shot, he said, keep doing it till you are satisfied that you've done the best you could, irrespective of what anybody else says. He said, you will notice people making faces that, अरे यार इतने take हो गए यार, lunch time हो रहा है. He said, don't bother. He said, do it till you are satisfied. And that is really a very valuable advice. Because that's really what matters.
Yeah.
Because what's finally canned is canned.
Yeah.
How it has happened doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Absolutely. I do have to ask this though. Fans were so pissed. जब Jolly LLB 2 में,
Akshay.
that must have felt nice.
No.
Not
Okay,
even a
I'll
little
tell you
bit?
the secret.
Yes.
I didn't like the script either. And this is not Grape Sasa.
Yeah.
Telling the truth.
Yeah.
I was, there were 2 things. And I'm a very, how do I say this? I told you in the beginning, I said I'm not a greedy guy.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do every film that comes and nothing, it doesn't matter to me. It takes a lot for anybody to get me out of my house. I will not get out of my house. I'm lazy as hell.
Thank you so much for coming
I
today.
love to sit in my house. Yeah, I think pleasure. I'm having a good time. So it's good.
Yeah.
I think Fox and wanted Akshay to do it. Akshay wanted to do this film. I was not all very happy with the script, but I would have still done it because it was Subhash.
Right.
Even Subhash is one of my dear friend of mine, and a director. And Subhash is one of those guys. If he tells me, Arshad, this is the worst film I'm making, I'll still do it.
Really?
Yeah, I'll do it. He's such a talented man. I actually told him this. Thank you, quote me. I told him, I said, Subhash, take Akshay and make the film. I said, with me, you'll get a crowd of 500 people. With Akshay, you'll get a crowd of 5,000 people. I said, you will be able to fulfill your dream the way it's supposed to be done with Akshay, but not with me.
Nobody says that.
Yeah, I told him that. I said, please do it. So that's it. That's how simple it is. So it doesn't matter at all. and now we're doing together.
Yeah, and
You
know,
got to be
like-
honest. You got to
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah.
And,
And double the fun for us now.
Yeah,
with
oh,
Jolly
you'll love it.
LLB3.
You'll love it. My God.
Tell us something about it.
It is. I see. I'll tell you. It is how Akshay is in Jolly 1,
Yeah.
Jolly 2,
Jolly
and
2,
how
yeah.
I am in Jolly 1. Okay,
Right.
we are our characters, but because I think Akshay is a little conniving guy, he's a little, that person in part 2, you see that angle here, and which is so funny, and I'm not kidding. I really like him. I'm very fond of Akshay. I like working with him. I love his work ethics
Yeah.
and everything about him. I really like it. He is so funny in the film, and the things we've done is insane. And we did a fight sequence, both of us, one take, and of course it's going to be cut finally, but it's one take. It's a long fight sequence, which
Right.
probably would take somebody a day to finish. We did it in one take, long. Of course, I got cut. I was bleeding. All that should happen. The film, the story, the thought behind it is something that is very relevant and very identifiable, and the humor factor is there. The heart is there. It has everything that Jolly promises to give to the audience. It has that.
Yeah.
You guys will like it. I'm telling you.
Can't wait.
You'll
Can't
love it.
wait for this pairing
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well
yeah.
with,
So much of
Akshay.
fun.
Another man who has insane
Oh.
comic timing.
Oh yes,
obviously.
he does. He is so funny. He's so
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
And he won't let go of one little chance of being funny or
Yeah,
adding something.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'll
Yeah.
talk about actors, no? He's one of them. He keeps adding. He keeps adding.
Even he improvises
yes,
a lot.
Yes, he keeps doing it.
Yeah.
It's just so good. You got to do that.
Yes, absolutely. Before we move on to other things, I had like a Arshad Warsi marathon this weekend, and thank you so much for all the joy that you bring
you.
into our
Pleasure's
lives.
all mine.
Really, all these characters, what a hero arc. Thank you, and I'm sure
My
Ghamasaan
pleasure.
will be even
It'll be
even
great fun.
better.
Yeah. Feels good.
I was watching a few of your old interviews.
Yeah.
And दो किस्म के comments were prevalent really.
Really?
One is how cute. Like
No,
so
I've never
cute.
said that.
There were comments. There were people,
Comments are good. I thought I said. I never said
No,
that.
no. People,
This is the first time
just
I'm
your
saying
fans.
it.
Like
Thank you,
so
so
cute. And the second one really was like, यार पहले promotions कितने film promotions कितने chill हुआ करते
हाँ.
थे. There is a video.
Correct.
You're having a smoke, I think, with John during Kabul Express. I think people
There's a
miss the
photograph I
banter.
just did.
Yeah.
Where I'm standing with Rekha ji and I got a cigarette in my hand.
Yeah. Times have changed really. But I think people do miss the banter. I mean, we do.
Yeah, earlier I was telling somebody, I said earlier when I used to go for an interview, I used to be thinking, what all am I going to say? I'm going to talk about this, I'm going to say this. Now I'm thinking, I can't say this, I can't say this, I can't say this.
Yeah.
I say, now I go to interviews so that I don't talk. It's not
Unlucky
good.
for us, really.
It's not good. It's not nice, but what can you do?
Shah Rukh recently said in an interview that these days you can't have a sense of humor really.
You can't have a
because
sense of humor.
Everything gets
I've
blown
killed it.
out of
I've just
proportion.
stopped being funny completely. So yeah, I can't help it because everybody takes it so seriously.
Yeah.
We've really lost humor. It's sad.
Very
It's
sad.
sad. I mean, Mahatma Gandhi had also said. He said, if I didn't have a sense of humor, I wouldn't survive so long. Humor is the shock absorber of life, and you've got to have it. You've got to have it. And people who have it should cherish it. Yeah.
So,
All
but
is
you,
well.
you were never one to like really shy away though.
Yeah.
Last time भी आपने
Yeah.
कुछ ऐसा बोला था and there was like
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you what was the last bad film you saw. I'm going to ask you what was the last good
it's
film.
okay.
Yeah.
I've already decided that I'm going to love every film I see. I've made up my mind. Every film I watch, I'm going to like every actor I like, every script I like, every director I like, every clothes they wear I like, furniture I like, everything I like. No.
Everything. Just by default setting. It's
That's
all
it.
nice.
Okay, Abis, that's it. I love the carpet.
See, the sense of humor is still intact.
I'm not being funny. I'm very serious.
No, I would
sorry.
understand why you would say that though. But tell me, what was the last good film you saw really?
Oh my God.
Can be a series.
I saw Stree 2.
Right.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was fab.
Yeah.
Really liked it.
Really funny.
And Rajkumar was so good. Yeah, he's such a good actor.
Yeah.
I
Very
really, I
talented.
enjoyed when I see you know, when I see money going to good use, you know, when you spend so much money on a film.
And then made so much money.
Yeah, and people like it, I like it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know, another thing I realized is, I think you've done the most number of franchise films ever made. Like, obviously, Munna, Bhai,
Yeah.
Ishqiya, now Jolly LLB,
Dhamal,
Golmaal.
Yeah.
So, you really are the most dependable and bankable star. इसके लिए तो तालियां बनती है guys.
तुम लोग को ये भी नहीं मालूम कब ताली बजाते हैं?
तो मैं थोड़ा
बोलना पड़ता है. ये मैंने जोक मारा, अब हंसो. इसके पहले वाला जोक नहीं था. उस पे क्यों हंसे थे? अच्छा.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I think it's a whole team that works, honestly speaking. It's a whole bunch of people come together that finally works. So, I mean, in all of them, if you were to see, it's Dhamal and Golmaal and all of them. It's all of us together. In Ishqiya, it's Naseer Saab and my chemistry and the madness. I love it. I love that. Is one film.
Oof.
I wish.
We'll talk about it.
I wish उसका वो sequels में चली जाती और बहुत. मेरे लिए it's a lovely film.
Yeah.
So it's always like that. What I have, I think I have a good eye for or a good ear, a good sensibility to catch the right talent. So, for example, even with directors,
You have worked with a lot of first-time
newcomers,
directors.
and they're all doing very well.
Yes. Kabir
So I
Khan,
tend to
Abhishek Chaubey.
Yes, I
Yeah.
tend to see, and I have a meeting, and I know that Oni for Asur.
Yeah.
And I know that okay, this guy is talented, and
Right.
then many times when I know okay, this guy is not talented, that also I know.
That also has happened.
Very well. So that is what it is. I feel that I meet, I have a chat, and I know okay, this guy is good. He knows his job. Then comes the story and all that, and I always listen to a story from an audience point of view. I do not listen to it from an actor's point of view at all.
Right.
So first time when I listen to it, I just listen to it as if I'm in the theater watching this film. Right. Do I like to see it? Am I enjoying this film? And if I'm enjoying it, then I will do it. So I think that kind of works. It takes the ego out of the equation.
Right.
You know, when you look at everything from I, me and myself point of view, the whole vision becomes here.
Tunnel.
But when you just cut that out and look at from people's point of view, then you know, okay, maybe I want to see this film. It's nice. So those are the things.
But I mean, it can't be just that though. I mean, I think you're being a little modest here, not taking that credit. But like you said, I mean, it's obviously people come back. Obviously, these are iconic characters. You've immortalized these characters as well.
Yeah, but you know, it's really, I'm not being humble or anything.
No?
No, I'm telling the truth. See, for example, if I take Munna Bhai, it doesn't work without Sanju and me. You
Of
take either
course.
one of us out of the equation, it doesn't work.
Right.
You take the Dhamal, you take Golmaal, it doesn't work with Ajay and all of us doing the stupid things together. That is what
What a
you enjoy.
blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with all of them. You notice all of them. Ishqiya, Naseer Saab and me, it is the way we are with each other.
Yeah.
That chemistry is what you're enjoying.
True.
You take one of us out from the equation and it's not the same. So it's not me.
So it's the film.
It's the film, it's the people, the right people coming together.
Right people.
Right casting is one of the most important things. I'll come back to Ghamasaan.
Yeah.
So when Tigmanshu thought of taking me in the film, he actually went to his office and he told his entire crew, he said, I'm going to tell you a name. And he said, I don't want you to react right now. I want you to listen to the name. Come and tell me tomorrow. Because what happens is when you hear that, your instant reaction is the most common reaction. So he said, Arshad Warsi. Nobody reacted. Next day they came and said, I think it'll be damn good.
This all
It'll be
slept on
very
it.
exciting. But had he said, I want, right now they would have said, no, yeah, but he's got a comedy guy image. It might not look nice. You get it.
That's the instant reaction.
That's the instant reaction.
Right.
So I think sometimes there's a gut feel and there's a little bit of thought process that should go.
Of course, of course. That's how great movies are made, obviously, clearly. But you know, having done all sorts of, various kinds of roles, is there something in your mind कि अभी dacoit हो गया obviously, but something that ये भी करना है, this also I need to is there any role?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं.
ऐसा
No,
कुछ
yeah.
नहीं. You enjoy
No,
your
yeah.
work
Yeah.
as it is.
Yeah.
But you do want to be a director.
I will, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm 100% going to write. It's just, I just love this whole, I love this profession. Yeah. It's it's so exciting.
Gives so much
It's
joy
so
to
exciting.
So many people.
Choices, and this is the only profession, I think we all of us are in it, where every day you do something different.
Yes.
It's so exciting to meet different people, different things. Every day of you go to work, you're doing something else.
Absolutely.
I love that feeling. And being a director, having everything in your control and really getting your vision out, you might succeed, you might fail, but at least you have the satisfaction that you've done what you wanted to do.
Absolutely.
And I don't know, so I will someday direct.
Do you
But
have
let's
like
see.
a story in mind? Is there a dream
Yeah.
cast?
I've got my
something.
script, and I've got written 2 or 3 scripts. One is
How
a little
lovely.
romantic, one is a little quirky, one is a little heart-wrenching. So yeah, there are various kinds. I'll see which one. I will not be able to do. It's just like my acting, no? I like to do everything. If I ever become a director, I want to do everything. I don't want to do one genre.
Just,
one.
no.
I'll
That's
probably
not
do
you.
everything.
Yeah,
I'll go crazy if I do one thing.
Do you have a dream cast? Or I'm asking too much?
All good actors. I'll have a problem working with people who I believe are not good actors.
Right.
As simple as that.
But just like any names.
See, I don't know. I have not done anything. But if you ask me who I consider as great actors, for me, I think Alia is a great actor.
Absolutely.
I think Ranbir is a great actor. There is so many of them. The newcomers are so good. Rajkumar, I think, is very good.
Fantastic.
Ayushmann, very good. Deepika. These are so many. Kriti is doing so well. I love these guys. They are so good at their work. I'm extremely fond of Janvi also.
Yeah.
Because Janvi has a certain oomph that she brings to the screen.
Right,
She has a certain spark that only she has and nobody else has.
Yeah, very unique.
Very unique.
Yeah,
There's something she has what her mother had. Shri Devi had that.
Yeah,
she had that spark, which she would come on the screen and she would light up that place.
Yeah.
Janvi has that spark,
And you're
which is a
fixated,
rare thing.
really.
Yeah, you can't take your eyes off her.
Yeah.
And that's a wonderful quality in an actor.
Wow, can't wait. Like really, if you.
Yeah, someday. I probably act all of them.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, you have to act
Varun,
in it
I
as
love
well.
Varun. I will not act.
No?
No, I will not act.
Just like
Just
behind
direct.
the monitor.
Yeah, I will not. I can't do those things. I'm very. I wouldn't say I'm very focused or anything like that, but I feel a director's job is extremely important in the whole scenario of filmmaking, and the less distraction, the better. I'll also tell you that the day I decide to direct, everybody I hire, I want them to know more than me.
How lovely.
I'm never going to hire anybody who knows less than me.
Yeah.
I want everybody to be smarter than me, brighter than me, and knowing more than me.
Lovely.
And
Lovely.
that won't be difficult because I know nothing.
What a funny man. एक यहाँ पे टैलेंट का पंडाल है और यहाँ पे टैलेंट
तो मैं क्या करूँ वहाँ जाके मेरा क्या लेते उससे
we'll play a fun game.
Yeah, I will say dialogue if you want.
Please.
I'll do that.
Yes.
बंदा is releasing, I'll उसका एक dialogue बोल देता हूँ, producer भी खुश हो जाएगा.
Come, please.
Oh fuck. Come. Okay, so you want me to say a dialogue from Banda Singh? Done.
And you say you can't act.
I can fake it. Everything. Okay. This is a dialogue from. Why am I actually talking to this? This is a dialogue from Banda Singh. Okay, which is actually very nice. And I made a lot of kids say it. And I think it's one of those things that you must feel it, and all of us should say it to ourselves at least once a day. It's good. So the dialogue is where this character is asked to leave his house and leave his everything belonging and leave. And he says, ये देश मेरा है, ये पिंड मेरा है, और ये घर मेरा है, और मुझे मेरे घर से कोई नहीं निकाल सकता. So nice, no? You say this to us every morning.
So I have a brother who's a special child.
Yeah.
And for many, Munna Bhai might be a funny movie, but for us it plays a very important role. Because whenever he gets like epilepsy attack, we just start playing Munna Bhai and he comes back to his consciousness.
Sweet.
So sweet.
Munna Bhai personally is a very important movie for us and we especially love you for that. So
Thank you.
Just that.
Please give him a big hug.
Sure,
And tell him I sent it from me.
Thank you
very
so much for
Pleasure
being
is
here.
all mine.
What an honor.
Pleasure's all mine. I
Thank
hope you
so
all
much.
enjoyed the
Yes,
conversation.
can't wait for Ghamasaan. I hope
Yeah.
you had a good time.
I had a
We had a blast.